What's up, everybody? So this is a late night thoughts video. I haven't done one in a long time. It's not about a stock here. It's about Elon Musk. So based. You know what? Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into this first clip. I'm going to show you two clips from this that I just think are fantastic. Just his facial expressions say everything. Check the first one out.
Well, we're coming up on an election. I mean, it's a ways away, but it's going to all start.
Yeah.
President Trump is allowed back on the platform. He hasn't actually come back.
Right.
But one would imagine if and when he does, or there are others who will say 2020 election was rigged. Is that something, I assume that's not something you believe?
Well, I think the answer is nuanced. Do I believe Biden won? Yes, I believe he won.
And you voted for it.
I did, actually.
Do you regret that?
I mean, man, I wish we could have just a normal human being as president. That's what I want. I think if we could, you know, there's that old saying of like, we're better off being run by people picked at random from the phone book than the faculty of Harvard.
Yeah.
I don't know who said that, but it was someone very wise. And I would say if we could do that for the president, that would be great.
You think that would be beneficial? So you're not, obviously you're not happy with Biden.
Don't we all just want a normal human being to be
whatever
the president?
That means, whatever,
you know,
I'm not even sure anymore what normal means.
No, but I mean, like, you know, just, I don't know, just sort of...
You want somebody who's competent.
Yeah,
That's helpful.
Yes, I think definitely somebody's executive ability is underrated. Since the president is effectively the chief executive officer of the country, it actually matters if they're a good executive officer.
Yeah.
It's not simply a matter of do they share your beliefs, and you know, but are they good at getting things done? There's a lot of decisions that need to be made every day. Many of them are unrelated to moral beliefs. You know,
right.
And you just want a good executive. Because they're CEO of America.
They are. They are.
We want a good CEO of America.
So right off the bat, this guy asks him, do you think the election was stolen or fraud? And what I noticed about this was, you know, the subject got changed, right? But his facial expression says it all. He looks around, right? But he said there's a lot more nuance than that. And I think that is true. I'm planning a big video on this that's going to be on Rumble, where we're going to deep dive into an article that I just read from Time Magazine. It's titled like The Shadow Campaign That Won the Election for Biden. Crazy article. But that's, in that article is kind of like I guess being that I just read that article recently, and I see Elon say it's a lot more nuance than that. Interesting, right? But when he asks him, did he regret it? His face, and then he starts, this is so base. He starts talking about how he just wants a normal guy in there, but he also says something very important. He says the president of this country is like a CEO of a business. It doesn't matter if you agree with this person politically. Are they good as a CEO? Very interesting. I never have thought of that before. I'll tell you right now, this current president is not good as a CEO. A day one decisions specifically to stop us from drilling our own oil was probably the single worst decision. No decision has affected me monetarily. No decision has affected my family more and cost us more money. God, thank God for the Trump tax cuts. Because if they weren't in, I remember when the Trump tax cuts happened, I was still back at the pizzeria. I wasn't a custodian yet. And I remember there being $80 more on my check. And I remember going to my boss and being like, hey, you messed up my paycheck here. He's like, no, those are tax cuts. I remember sitting, like, I literally just fell back against the wall, sat down. I'm like, $80 a week? That was $320 a month. I immediately went out and bought a car. That was, and my car payment wound up being like $280. It was free. My car was free. I've never had a president affect me that much, to where I literally got a free car. And then conversely, the very next president, with this decision to stop the oil, which helped the speculation run rampant, which drove, still diesel fuel still upwards of $5 a gallon. They're raising interest rates. It crashed the market, destroyed my IRA and many other people's, right? Speculative trading that we like to talk about here on the channel just plummeted, right? And But not only that, the price of everything went through the roof. I've never had a president hurt me so bad, my family so bad. Crazy, man. All right, let's get into the next clip, though. Elon's answers there I thought were really funny, and just his facial expressions, because he wants to say other stuff, but he doesn't. By the way, I listened to this on a space call. I was fortunate enough that I just hopped on Twitter. By the way, I've been going nuts, tweeting like crazy. All kinds of stuff, from stocks to politics to whatever. Check it out. But I was fortunate enough to just get on, and literally he posted it. I saw it 1 minute after he tweeted that the interview was going to start. Got on the space call, and within about 15-20 minutes, there was 50,000 people in the space call. And it made me realize the world is changing. Legacy media, now we see this on the news, right, because it was recorded also, right? But legacy media is changing. That 50,000 people can organize like that and listen to somebody so influential as Elon Musk. Listen, I just criticized him big time in a video, right? I just criticized him about the CEO that he chose for Twitter, right? But I can also say I love his answers here. I mean, the way he laughs. Check out this next clip. I think this next clip is just golden. Check it out.
Know what you wrote, but you
I
basically...
said it reminds me of Magneto. It's just like, calm down, people. This is not like made a federal case out of it.
You also you said he wants to erode the very fabric of civilization, and Soros hates humanity. Like, when you do something like that, do you
I think that's true. That's my opinion.
Okay, but why share it? Why share it? Especially, why share it when people who buy Teslas may not agree with you, advertisers on Twitter may not agree with you? Why not just say, hey, I think this. You can tell me. We can talk about it over there. You can tell your friends. But why share it widely?
I mean, this is freedom of speech. I'm allowed to say what I want.
You absolutely are. But I'm trying to understand why you do, because you have to know it's got it puts you in the middle of the partisan divide in the country. It makes you a lightning rod for criticism. I mean, do you like that? People today saying he's an anti-Semite. I don't think you are.
No, I'm definitely. I'm like a pro-Semite, if anything.
I believe that probably is the case.
Yes.
But why would you even introduce the idea then that would be the case?
I mean, look, we don't want to make this a George Soros interview.
No, God, no. I don't want to at all. But I'm trying.
I'm reminded of the scene in The Princess Bride. Great movie.
Great movie.
Where he confronts the person who killed his father. And he says, offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
So you just don't care. You want to share what you have to say.
I'll say what I want to say, and if the consequence of that is losing money, so be it.
Okay.
I gotta say, good for him. I'll say what I want, when I want. Go screw yourself. I criticized him in the last video. He just gave me goosebumps with that. He go, I don't care about power. I don't care about anything. I'll lose money. I'll lose money if I have to. Good for him. Good for him. They're talking about a tweet he made where he likened Soros to Magneto. Then some other guy who I really don't, these two brothers, I just can't stand them, but I do engage with them a lot because I find it fun on Twitter. Whatever he said, and Elon said, listen, this guy is a threat to humanity. You can read the tweet on the screen. I don't have it right here to read in front of me, but what the best part of that clip was when, first of all, his facial, when they says, why would you do that? Why would you say that? And he goes, as if who the F are you to question what I say? That's what when he went are you kidding me asking me that? But then at the end, he likens the movie from The Princess Bride, right? And he says, I don't give a shit. I don't curse on this channel often, but I'm saying, I don't care. It's free speech. And you know what? That's got to come back. Remember something, everyone. Remember this. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. There is a huge difference. There is so much speech I hear that I hate that I could say is hate speech, but I recognize it's not. It's just speech I hate. It's a big difference. It's a free country. We got to uphold the right of everybody to say, who gives a shit? He can say whatever the hell he wants, and he said it right there. I'll say whatever I want, even if I lose money. Amen. That's based AF. Good for you, Elon. Honestly, I don't like your choice of CEO, but I really like this interview you did here. And the way he laughs about, I don't want to make this a Soros thing, and come on, everybody's bugging out. Like, he laughs like, I don't know, I feel very, this interview I felt was very genuine, and I thought it was great. So, anyway, there's my late night thoughts on this Elon Musk interview. I was very fortunate to be there from the minute it went live on Twitter Space Call. If you guys haven't checked out Twitter Space Calls, I think it's going to be the next way information gets out there. I think he's going to transform this Twitter into X, and it's going to be the everything app. I think he really is going to do it. Let's just hope that this CEO is not woke, though, and truly allows free speech. We'll see. I'll catch you in the next one.